police rock up 25 minutes later. He's not moving. And I was like, hey. So I look over and it's like, he's blue. And I was like, fuck off. So I walk over and I was like, hey. And he's like, nothing. Yeah. That was me not going to jail for 25 years. Or what happened that night?
I didn't, honestly, I forgot all about that.
Yeah.
That happened a while ago, didn't it?
Yeah, 2010?
Is that when you came here? Was it?
Oh, no, so I came here 2011 then. Christmas.
Oh.
Yeah, so it happened in 2010. It was my birthday. Was
it?
Yeah, so me and my brothers, so my birthday's on the 15th of December, my brother's on the 22nd, and my baby brother's on the 24th. So we all born in the same month.
In December?
Yeah,
Oh,
days apart, yeah. And yeah, there must have been some day 9 months prior to that was special to my parents.
So we'll let the audience and the viewers know, because it's pretty significant.
Yeah. This is like a life-changing thing that happened. It's just, so happens that somebody unfortunately passed away from it. Rest in peace to the guy that passed away. Don't worry, your family lets me know every year.
Oh, wow. Are you right to talk about this?
Yeah. It's just that I always get...
So you tell me what happened, because, man, when I saw you in the papers...
Yeah.
Like, it was crazy.
Yeah,
it was I just saw that guy.
Yeah. What's the funny thing is they just lay like the news.
What were
outlets,
they saying? They're like what were the
South
headlines?
Auckland rapper.
South Auckland rapper.
Yeah, South Auckland rapper. Charged over death of or something like that. Or bar death or causes bar. Yeah,
I think they were slandering a little bit, eh?
Yeah, especially, and then I was on the news.
Headlines. I remember the headlines.
Yeah, then I was on the news. Like my mum and them were watching the news the day after, and that was on there. So I never got to see the news, obviously because I was locked up. So what happened was, it was my birthday, 2010. It was my two brothers were celebrating our birthday together. The only reason why we did it at a bar is because it was my brother's first year that he was allowed
like
to
18,
legally
turned 18 or 17.
We told everybody he was turning 18. He was turning 17. But he's taller than me, so he passes. Both my brothers are taller than me.
Can't you drink like if you're with adults or something?
Yeah,
something like that.
I don't think in like a registered establishment though. Like you can drink with your parents.
Yeah.
At
so
home.
you guys went out, joint birthday.
Yeah, so we had a joint
classic Woodies.
Yeah, Woodies, because I was working there, so I was doing a lot of their Facebook stuff.
Oh yeah.
And I was working on their website. Anyway, so Anita was like, "Yeah, cool.
Of course,
have your birthday here." Yeah. Everything was going sweet. Then when there was this guy, I'm not going to name his name, so just keep it at that. But rest in peace, anyways, guys. But he came in. He was just real sloppy, just all over the show.
So he was he was intoxicated.
Yeah. So originally, we had the doors closed to the public until 1 p.m. 1 a.m. Sorry, and because it's only open for another 2 hours after that, and then they shut. So doors open to the public at 1 a.m. By this time, people are starting to go home anyway. So we had a few live performances from a few of the bros and whatnot. And then I decided to stay back because my mum was like, "Oh, I'm going to head off home. Yeah, are you ready to get home?" I was like, "Yeah, Santana's here. We're going to come back and crash in about a couple of hours." So Santana, that 378 boy, he decided to go crash out in the car and wait for me to finish because I was just going to play a bit of music for the people that are still there till about 3, and then I had a bit to drink, so it was good for me to like start sobering.
Well, enjoy your birthday.
Yeah.
Celebrate.
So at this point, this guy decides to take. This would have been about maybe 2 o'clock.
Did he know mutual friends in there?
No. So he came in part of the public, at 1 a.m.
And stayed.
Yeah, just dancing around. He was all right. It was it was a bit of a laughter. Like there was this
just a guy
just having fun, and he's he's pretty hodangy as he's wasted. He's just dancing around with everyone. Got to the point when it was like about 2:00 in the morning. He decided to take someone's beer or take someone's drink, and that lady was like, "Hey, that's mine," and he's like, he just a few things he said. A bit racist.
Like turned heads.
Yeah,
the whole race.
Yeah, because he was European, and the lady that
I read somewhere he was from Australia.
Yes, yeah, he's Australian.
Like European, Australian.
Yeah, yeah. So, and the lady that he took the drink off was Maori. So he said some, pretty
slanderous things.
Yeah, just some silly stuff. And
so that got your attention.
I was just
probably
like
some other people's
I was just
attention.
like watching. I was like, oh man, what an egg. And then the Anita came over and she's like, oh, sorry, matey, you're going to have to leave. And he's like, F this and F that. And he's on his way, just like walking towards the door. And I thought, oh yeah, that's the end of that. They got it on time. Plus the bouncers on that night were females.
Makes sense.
Honestly, don't know why they were. Yeah, but
never seen female bouncers in my life.
Oh, these ones can take the licking the way.
That's right. We're talking about Rewa.
Yeah. Anyways, they're walking them out, and then he turns around and starts attacking the security guard. And then there's people like they pull him off, and I was like, yeah, all right, we might as well start packing up then. They're handling it, and then I realize they're not handling it, and they're like getting the fucking hiding, and I'm like, what the?
So they're already scuffling.
Yeah,
they're already fighting.
Oh, crap! So I rushed down to pull the guy off, and then I was like, I put him in the full Nelson, just from behind. I was like
a choke.
Yeah, I was like, come on, mate.
That's enough.
Right? Yeah. So walking towards the door, and one of the staff was like, oh, shall I just call the police? I said, yeah, just call them. So we'll just put him outside. And then, so when walking towards the door, he gets out of the full Nelson. When I was I had him in the full Nelson, so I was walking towards the door, and then I had to shift my arm to put my hand on his back, which released one side of his body, and he just swung. And I was like, man.
He swung on you?
Yeah, I was like, man, it's my birthday.
Exactly.
I'm doing this on my birthday, and I'm probably so sad now.
Probably made you a little bit.
I wasn't angry. I was just like more. I didn't want to end it like this.
Yeah.
But then he decided to go handy. So I put my foot behind his feet and put my hand on his chest, and I dropped him to the floor. And then I just put my weight on his, and if you can remember back then, I was much bigger than I am now.
You were a big boy back then, man.
Still big now. It's just back then. I think the heaviest I was.
You're looking good, man.
It was like 156 kgs. I think it was
156 kgs.
Damn. And
so you're a big boy. You trip him up.
Yeah,
slam him.
Put him to the ground, and I've got him on the ground, and he's like jabbing me still, and
at this point, you just wanted to stop.
Yeah. So he's fighting, and it was like I think he punched me, and it was just like that. He stopped. I was like, fuck, you giving up now? You've, given him all the F words in the world, and I hop up, and I was like, oh, cops are on their way anyway.
Yeah.
And get up, and I was like, man, now my mouth feels like the Sahara Desert, because I was just finished fighting from having a drink.
Yeah.
So I was
not expecting to.
Yeah, so I'm chugging down some water, and I'm sitting down, and
you weren't hydrated before this.
Yeah, and I was like, one of the staff members like, he's not moving, and I was like, hey, so I look over, and it was like, he's blue, and I was like, fuck off. So I walk over, and I was like, hey, and he's like, nothing at all. At the time when he was fighting, it's just
like a blackout.
I just thought, oh yeah, he's had enough. No, he's like he's gone to sleep. So I'm outside having a smoke, The police rock up 25 minutes later from the call. 25 minutes from the call. You know how far the Manukau police station is from? It's like a 5-minute drive. Yeah. Yeah, so they got there and they did their thing, and they were like, "Hey, would you like to come with us for to do a statement?" I was like, "Yeah, cool." And then I was like, "Is he all right?" It's like, "No, he's passed away."